Omali and his malicious uncle. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a young man named Omali. He was the only child of his parents, and life was good for them until his father lost his job. They were forced to relocate to the village, hoping for a fresh start. Little did they know their arrival would ignite a deep hatred and torment from Omali's wicked uncle, Okosisi. As soon as Okosisi saw his brother, he grew furious, believing that they were there to stake a claim on the family's property. Okosisi began to torment Omali's father relentlessly, reminding him that all their parents' possessions belonged to him as the firstborn son. To make matters worse, Okosisi allowed Omali and his parents to stay in only one room, claiming it was temporary. He even restricted them from cultivating their father's land, adding to their hardships. Unfortunately, Omali's father could not bear the constant torment any longer. He fell ill and passed away due to heart failure. Losing his father only worsened their situation, and Omali and his mother were forced out of the single room they had been given. Determined to improve their circumstances, Omali took it upon himself to work hard and provide for his mother. One day, he found work on a farm owned by a very wealthy farmer in a neighboring village. The farmer was impressed by Omali's dedication and skill and quickly offered him a job anytime he wanted to work. Omali saw this as an opportunity to better his life and agreed to the arrangement. The farmer promised to pay Omali 3 tubers of yam for each day of work. Excited by this, Omali and his mother celebrated, as this meant they would have food to eat and potentially sell for additional income. Omali decided to save 1 tuber of yam each day as his personal investment, planning to sell them after every 20 days. With the money he earned from selling the tubers of yam, he would buy more seeds and tools to start his own farm. He dreamed of becoming a successful farmer in a short period of time. Every day, Omali worked diligently on the farm, impressing the farmer with his commitment and dedication. As planned, he set aside 1 tuber of yam each day and saved them as his personal savings. After 20 days, he returned to the wealthy farmer and used the proceeds from the yams to purchase more seeds and expand his farm. As time went by, Omali's farm flourished. He no longer needed to sell the tubers of yam, as he now had his own land to cultivate. The young man had become a successful farmer, making a good living for himself and his mother. Omali's farm continued to thrive and expand, thanks to his years of experience and hard work. His reputation as a skilled farmer grew throughout the village, making his uncle increasingly resentful. Desperate to bring Omali down, his uncle resorted to underhanded tactics. He began spreading rumors that Omali was stealing from the great farmer he had worked for, hoping to poison his employer's mind against him. However, the great farmer saw through these lies and affirmed his trust in Omali. Recognizing his potential, he even encouraged Omali to pursue his own farming endeavors. Undeterred, Omali's uncle attempted to turn the other workers against him, but his efforts were futile. Omali's integrity and strong relationships with his fellow workers made it impossible for any accusations to stick. Having exhausted all common means, Omali's uncle turned to dark powers. He sought the help of a witch doctor who provided him with a charm that was supposed to bring harm upon Omali. Following the doctor's instructions, his uncle sneaked over to Omali's house one fateful night to place the charm. Without the knowledge of his uncle, Omali's mother had a premonition in her dream. Her deceased husband appeared, urging her to go to Omali's hut and protect him from danger. Alarmed awake, she heeded the message and rushed to her son's hut. Just as she arrived, she spotted a figure in front of Omali's dwelling. She suddenly let out a sharp scream, causing the intruder to flee. Omali, awakened by his mother's cry, emerged from the hut, bewildered by the commotion. Together, they discovered the charm lying on the ground. With a mix of anger and determination, Omali took matters to his own hands. Spitting on his left palm, Omali picked up the charm and addressed it directly. He declared, "I know nothing about you, and you know nothing about me, but you know something about the person who brought you here. Locate him or her and fulfill your purpose." With a final challenging gesture, he threw the charm into the air. Without the knowledge of Omali, his uncle was making his way back home, convinced he had successfully executed his plan. As fate would have it, the charm descended upon him, striking him down immediately. At the break of dawn, passers-by discovered his lifeless body next to the very charm intended to harm Omali. Word quickly spread throughout the village, reaching Omali and his mother. They learned of the bad fate and poetic justice that had befallen their wicked relative. It was a fitting end to his uncle's malicious deeds, bringing closure to the threat he had loomed over Omali's life. With his uncle's demise, Omali and his mother could finally find peace and continue building their farm without fear. Omali's story serves as an inspiring example of perseverance and hard work. Despite the hardships and torment he faced from his wicked uncle, he never gave up. Through his determination and wise decision to invest in himself, Omali was able to overcome adversity and create a bright future for himself and his family. The story also serves as a reminder that evil intentions are no match for those who remain steadfast in their integrity and have the support of loved ones. This is Umma's story time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I am Amarachi Ihoma, the young storyteller.